The mandate of the Federal Road Safety Commission is to ensure the rules and regulations for safe driving in the country are adhered to, which means whatever constitutes an offense on the road is given zero tolerance by the Commission. One of the offenses that has a fine attached to it by the Federal Road Safety Commission laws and provisions is the use of expired tires. There has been a recent clampdown for which the tire sellers speak on the development.
As a matter of fact, the thing is really disturbing us in our business because right now, road safety, they don't allow us to, the sales are not the way it is before. Like before, we sell whatever we have that is tire, but right now, because of the expired tires, people are now much buying to combo tire just like before. Right now, people that want to buy tire, they will be capitalizing on 2013, 2014, and the thing is really, really affecting the business, but it's not like before. Now, we that sell tire, we are taking much away of that because we don't buy tires that are 2010 downward. We buy from 11, 12, and 13 upwards.
They said the road safety is somehow disturbing about such issue. But for me here, I sell tire above 2010. So I sell tire from 2011, 2012, and 2013.
My tires are 2012 and 13 and 11.
But even if there's anything like 2008, I don't see anything wrong about it because it's not everybody that can afford the so-called new tire they are talking about. Even on the so-called new tire, there's this China tire that doesn't last. That even the Tokumbo tire, even the one for 2011, lasts even longer than the one of 2014 and 2013. So-called 2013 and 2014. Even the new one, they were claiming that is best.
Some of us are buying the idea of going for current tires instead of moving backward. We are not buying 2013, 14, and 15 also. But right now you can't get 2015. You just see 13, 14, and 12. But in Tukumbo tire, it's not much that you must see 2014 and 15. You see 11, 12, and 13. 14 is not easy to get, but it's only in new tires that you see 14 because this is 2014.
It's all about awareness because some of us, we are not aware of this expiring date. Because if you ask so many people now, they don't even know how to get the manufacturing date or the expiring date in a vehicle, in a tire. You understand? I think what the road safety people need to do is to aware, to inform people. Awareness campaign to sensitize vehicle users. Because majority of us, they don't know how to get the expiring date of a tire. You understand? It's not just to arrest and to impound. First, sensitize people. When you sensitize people, they will now know, okay, even if I'm buying a Tokubo tire, because of my financial disposition or not, I need to look out for the expiring date. You understand? So not just to arrest and impound.
The tires have expiring dates, but the problem there is that the road safety people, they normally use it to disturb people on the road. And a lot of people don't know that the tire have expiring date. In the sense of that, they have to make awareness, tell people how do we know how about the tire expire, so that when they want to buy tire, they will know the type of tire they will buy. When that awareness is there, they can be able to be arrested, give some time, arrest, and impound the car. But a lot of people that don't know about the expiring date, even though they don't even know whether the tire expire, they only believe that the tire have teeth. That means it's still okay. That is what's for them. But they have to put that awareness so that they teach people how the tire get, they will know about the expiring, they are not the one that are still good. So that when they buy, they will not buy the one of, maybe it's already expired before they buy. Some people buy before, even expire before they buy. So if they put that awareness, before they can be able to be arrested and find a lot of vehicles on the road. You understand? And again, when they impound the vehicle in their place, they will not tell that person to change it. They're only looking for money. They will collect the money and release that vehicle, which is not good. Had it been that, okay, you impound the vehicle, before you remove that vehicle there, you have to change it before you have to change that tire before you remove the motor. But when you pay them the money, they will allow you to remove that same tire that they said it's expired tire, which is not good. You understand? So they have to set that awareness before people they can operate anyhow on the road. Even not a lot of people is complaining, including me. I'm also complaining. But they are not arresting me, but I enter a bus or a car that they arrest because of tire.
The economic situation in the country has created the craze for Tokumbo cars, and same applies for the preference of expired tires, a major reason for the increased spate of violations.
Whether a tire is used or not, it has an expiring date. You understand? As long as it has an expiring date, it has a manufacturing date, it has an expiring date, whether it's in the shelf or it's in used. Once that expiring date reaches, you understand, the tire is deemed to be expired. Although because of financial, you understand, exposure, people tend, after all, you never wear and I never wear. But in fairness, as long as it has clocked the expiring date, if you look at it critically, you observe that wear in it. Sooner than later, you see the tire. At times it gets burst on the road. You understand? Take proper look at it, whether it's on the shelf or not. You observe, this tire, although it looks new, but there are contours and the threads will be giving way, whether it's used or not. It actually has an expiring date. It has an expiring date, whether used or not.
Barrister John Delano, a Lagos-based lawyer, speaks on the impact of this and the need for awareness and sensitization on this issue by the Federal Road Safety Commission.
Interestingly enough, they've been around for a long, long time. It's, I say interesting because there seems to be a resurgence in their impact on public life. With regard to this expired tires initiative, I think that what is probably happening is that they've noticed that a lot of accidents are caused by the fact that people tend to use tires that should have been thrown away. Okay. Now, obviously, we're caught in a difficult position because of economic hardship in the country, measured against safety. These guys, their job is safety, and it will always seem to us, the general public, that they come down on more on the harassment side of things rather than safety. But the truth of the matter is that because we are not proactive when directives are given to us, the society tends to react only when they're confronted. And so it will always seem to us as if it's confrontation and harassment. On the issue of human rights, obviously, as long as they're within their mandate and jurisdiction or remit to actually exercise, to stop you and to check your tires and so on, then, it's not a human rights issue. It is more to do with public, decency in the way that they carry on their job. They themselves will probably agree that if they made a lot of publicity about these things and people were aware of it, people will react a bit better and they will be more informed about what's actually going on. So sometimes there's a gap in information, but as long as they use reasonable conduct and they're decent in their disposition, I don't think it's a human rights issue. And I think that they're just doing their job.
Understanding that the Commission is empowered to clamp down on the use of expired tires by commercial bus drivers and private car owners, the onus is on them to engage and educate the public on the adverse effects.